Hello, beautiful people. I've been listening to the poem Howl by Allen Ginsberg on repeat lately, and just studying the beatnik poets in general, Jack Kerouac, William Burroughs, and of course Allen Ginsberg and Charles Bukowski, people like that. And this is a poem that I wrote kind of inspired by those guys, and I hope you guys like it. I think growing up is partially realizing that poetry is awesome, and that is because that life sucks sometimes. But it really doesn't. We just have to acknowledge it and move on. But anyways, here's my poem called Publish Sobriety. Weed and alcohol, it's not an upper and a downer at the same time. It's a hallucinogenic and a poison in a relationship, sometimes synergetic and sometimes toxic, like all relationships. I'm like a black cat out of nowhere. I like them spontaneous like that. Crooked smile and green eyes giving the impression of a life half fulfilled. That's half enjoyed. Stability hit a midpoint and stayed there. Like every day you wake up and consciousness arrives in your mind slowly while you try and remember that half-had dream. That's all life is some half-had dream. You are busy deciding whether your glass is half full or half empty, as if one can exist without the other, as if choosing one half over the other doesn't imply some sort of ignorance. And while you are busy deciding, I am past the part of asking, what even is the glass? And have now become a plumber working on a leaky faucet, except my intent is not to fix it. I am going to flood this whole place. Let you swim freely so you can finally see what you've been missing. If your glass is half empty, then learn to fill the rest. You'll shatter the glass eventually anyways and drink from the source. The source is the flood, and while you're distracted, I'll drown myself in what I have created. We're all drowning in what we've created. We call that making the bed and sleeping in it. We call that the inability to both have your cake and also eat it. So shatter your glass, run the faucet, swim in the flood, have your cake and eat it. Smoke your plants and drink your poison. Stay altered unless you're bad with altercations. Unless one cannot exist without the other. Remember, you are your own worst enemy. And everyone's a critic, but you're your own worst critic, but you're your own best friend, all at the same time. Go up, but don't forget the come down. Sober yourself to boredom, but don't become boring. Learn balance. Practice standing on one foot and singing out loud to yourself. Be bipolar for a day without being too hard on yourself. Understand the nature of things. This is what we call the swing of things. Swing, slide, adapt, overcome, chase, explore, learn. Don't prove yourself to others. That is pointless. Prove to yourself that the things you do mean anything, but only to you. At the end of the day, you're left with the glass in one hand and the cake in the other, and a giant question mark hanging above your head. It's all right. Swing, slide, chase, explore, or do nothing. The fact that you are dying is your permission to live, or to keep killing yourself. Hallucinate, simulate, adopt, emulate, come over. My mind is yours now. I'll be under the sink if you need me.